everybody. Happy hump day. We're dead smack in the middle. So all you got to do is muscle through today, and you're then almost at the end of the week, right? So it's almost happy hour just after today. Good morning, Bronny. Hey, Jay-Z. I hope everybody is doing all right and everybody is kind of enjoying their morning, and you have your coffee, take a sip, enjoy. It's a good day. Always a good day. So we're going to talk about setting goals, right? Because we're kind of getting to that point in the year. Good morning, Tracy. Hello, everybody. We're getting to that point. We got a couple weeks left. Hi, Nick. We have a couple weeks left for 2017. So that means we got to kind of say, what do I want to manifest for 2018, right? Good morning, Tracy. Hi, Julie. Hello, everybody. Everybody's coming in. I love it. So when, we get to the end of the year, there's a lot of reflection, a lot of looking back, a lot of saying, how far did I get, or did I achieve what I set out to do? Good morning, Pumpkin. Hi, Gina. So some of you may be feeling frustrated or feeling disappointed if you haven't kind of gotten to where you thought you would be by now. Some of you may be feeling amazingly wonderful, like, hey, I got further than I thought. And when I talk about getting further, right, that might be your career. It might be your relationship. It might just be your own spiritual growth. It might just be where you are in your life with accepting things and where you are with acceptance and surrendering. I mean, that as well could be a part of our journey, okay? Hi, Kathy. Hi, Christy. Hello, Deanna. Oh my God, the whole crew is here. Hi, everybody. So let's talk about how do you set your goals. And I don't think you can aimlessly and mindlessly set them, right? They have to have an intention. Because if you don't have an intention, you can't manifest it. So what I'd love for you to do is really start to prioritize. See, sometimes we say, well, I want to get a raise, right? I want to get a raise. But if you actually think about it, you really don't want to stay in that job, right? You're not happy in that position, or you're tired, or you're not feeling challenged. So really what you want to do is either look for another position or look for another company to work for, or change careers, or whatever it is for you. But it's really kind of getting to the bottom of what you really want. Because when you are clear on what you truly want, organically want, believe it or not, it's much easier to manifest. If you throw things out there and kind of hope something sticks, odds are it's going to be very difficult to manifest it. Good morning, Erin, because you haven't set the intention. So it's all about setting the intention and then working out a plan, right? Because I can set an intention all day long, but if I don't follow that intention up with a plan, I'm not going to get too far either, right? We can wish all day long. It takes action to accomplish what we're setting forth to do, right? So what I'd like for you to do, you got a couple weeks. Grab a journal today. Get a journal at the dollar store, right? And start writing down just some ideas that you have for yourself. Some things that you've been sitting on or thinking about, but be truthful with them. Be honest with it. Please, it's up to you, but, try not to write things like, want to win the lottery in 18. Because you could set the intention, but how are you going to create the plan? Are you going to invest all the money and then it's up to odds? And I'd like to see you go for things that are tangible for yourself, things that you personally are responsible for manifesting, so that you can see how powerful you are. You can see how amazingly gifted you are when you put that energy out and you focus it and you say, this is what I want. I want to pull this in. This is how I'm going to go about doing it. I'm going to set that plan. I'm going to start setting this in motion, okay? So when you start doing that, when you are very, very clear, Believe it or not, it's less stressful because then it doesn't feel overwhelming to achieve it because you've already set out how it's going to happen, right? Then you start putting it forth. You start setting motion. Then you're taking action. Believe it or not, that action is key. A lot of people sit around and they wish. And then they're disappointed that it hasn't happened. You know, oh, I really want that relationship. Oh my goodness, I just, where is my person? And I'll say, well, are you online dating? Nah, I hate that. Are you going out socially? Nah, I really just like to kind of stay in after work. Are you doing hobbies or groups? Nah, I don't really have anything. Then how do you expect to bring this in? How do you expect how do you expect the universe to work with you? Like, get up, get out, put forth energy, right? You will do this, I promise. So look at what area do you want to work in. I think Julie said health. She wants to work on her health. Okay, what can you work on in your health? What is that? Diet? Is it exercise? There are going to be times when you're not going to want to get off that couch, right? It's cold, it's snowy, whatever. You want to stay under the comforter. Well, your butt has got to get off that couch and either get on a treadmill, go around the block, or do something because we need action. So remember, it's setting your intention, all right? But when you set the intention, be very truthful and honest with yourself. What is it you truly want to bring into your life? Don't say things to say things. Don't say things because it's a habit of you asking for something in particular. Ask for things you truly want to manifest. So when you're organically honest with it, when your soul is speaking, thank you, Christy. When your soul is speaking, then your truth comes out. So when that truth comes out, then you're going to be in alignment just right there. All right. Okay. So now we got that part. We got our kind of things we want. And then we look at the areas of our life that they're in. Then we look at the intention we're setting. Then we look at the plan we need to manifest that intention. I'm telling you, it works. I promise you. One thing you can also do, again, getting to this end of the year, there is a vision board, right? I'm sure you've heard this. Listen, don't go cutting out pictures of mansions and pictures of palm trees and, oh, good, G. You're going to cut all that stuff out. But what happens is you're cutting it out because it looks pretty, or you're cutting it out because you think you would like it. But at the same time, you're not being truly organic to your soul, right? You didn't sit there and say, what does my soul want? You didn't sit there and say, let me put the intention out. You didn't sit there and say, what's my plan around it? You just kind of cut out some pictures and stuck them on. I'm going to give you a different idea today. All right. And those are pretty and those are fun. And we can look at them and say, oh, yes, I want it. I'm just going to release it to the universe to bring it to me. No. Stop. No. It takes your work, takes your effort, takes your action. All right. So... Don't you think we'd all be a lot richer in mansions if it was just a matter of throwing it to the universe? We have to do this, okay? So here's my idea for a dream board, Melissa. I would rename your board to reality board instead of dream board, right? We're not going to dream this. We're going to manifest this. We're going to bring this into our reality. But again, it may be, you may want some pictures, but really think about honing in on what it is you truly want to bring forth. But one of the things I do is it's a foam board. So you can get the foam board, get the thicker one, not a cheap piece of poster board, right? Get a foam board because then you can set it up. You can set it up by a desk or you can set it up where you see it all the time. And it's right there in your face, okay? Then break it into categories. So break one section off into career, break another section off into family, finances, health. Just break it off into those areas because again, most vision boards, right? Bunch of pictures in all different areas of your life, all just splattered. Well, you're creating confusion, you're creating chaos. The universe is like, I don't know. Right? So if you break it off into the areas, it allows you to focus. So every time you look at that vision board, you can look at that area of your life. How's that area doing? Am I getting that? Put a couple goals in there. Again, not meaningless goals. They have to be attainable goals. Don't put something up there that is out of reality for you to achieve at this current moment. If you want to put a one little thing up there of like, if the world were amazingly perfect and it's going to be handed to me on a silver platter, you can do that, but just make that one little thing. Make the other steps achievable steps. Steps that you can ideally say, I can do this part. I can bring this in, because again, we got to build your confidence. You got to build your confidence. You got to build your trust in yourself. What happens is, how many years have you set forth these goals, but you really haven't gone for them? Right? You haven't gone, or because sometimes you don't believe in yourself, or sometimes you set something up that is so unrealistic for this particular point in your life that you then feel defeated before you even gave it a chance. Okay? So let's be focused on what we're doing. Let's put that intention in there. Let's then put the action steps needed to bring that in. Okay? You will see, especially when you've got those baby steps in there, you're knocking them off left and right. And then you feel good. Then you're building energy. Then you're building momentum. And then you knock that part out. Like, let me go to this part. But just try these things. So remember, start with your journal. You got to start with that $1 special journal. All right, get it at anywhere you want. Get it anywhere. Dollar store, CVS, Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target, anywhere. All right, but just grab a little notebook, grab a little something, make your list. Keep it with you. All right, keep it with you, because here's what happens. You'll be doing something and then a thought will pop in. And you want to be able to write that thought down as soon as it pops in, because that's an inspiration. When you have that thought, poof, that's an inspiration. And those inspirations really do help. Each day, Coffee with Colby, it's an inspiration. It pops in. I say, what do we got? Oh, let's do this. We want to talk about this. I go, okay, guys. And then I keep notes in my phone. So write down, when you have that book, write down the inspiration that you're getting, what's coming forward. Then take some time and organize what it is you truly want, okay? Then sit there and write it in the areas that we talked about, and then sit there and create some action steps for you to achieve. So let's talk about health. We're just going to talk about generic health, diet, and exercise, okay? Let's say you're feeling super sluggish and you're not feeling great and you're feeling bloated, you're feeling uncomfortable, your thighs are all janked up together and you're just like, this doesn't feel right to me, I don't know why. So then you have to look at what are you consuming, or in the way that you're consuming, that your body doesn't like, right? Are you eating too many carbs or too much meat or not enough veggies? I don't know. But look at what it could be. Look at health issues. Make sure you get to the doctor. Get everything checked out. Make sure it's not a thyroid issue or some other condition, right? So we got to take these action steps. Going to the doctor is an action step. Paying attention to what you're eating is an action step. Looking at what you can either cut out or what is no longer serving your body for fuel, cut it out. Now, we got simple math here. We got to consume less, burn more, right? So then you look at your exercise. What can you do? Some of you may have some physical ailments. Your body just can't do that stuff. Your body can't do those push-ups like it did, or that body can't go for runs the way it used to. All right, so modify. What can you do? Think about how you can achieve an action step. Okay, some of you may need a trainer because you need that extra motivation, or something online. Whatever the case is, you see what I'm saying? There's action steps. So whatever area you're talking about, whatever area you want to focus on, take the action steps as well with it. And then you got to have self-discipline. All right, that self-discipline, that's the key. Because that self-discipline, I'll tell you what, sure is easy to talk yourself into the couch. Those chips are looking really good. Being on the couch under the comfortable covers is really looking good. You got to have the self-discipline. The rise up, step up from it within. So even with your board and those areas, all right? So just to wrap it up, okay? We've got our journal, which starts with our inspirations. Where do the inspirations come from? They come from your soul, right? All right. Now, then you look at those inspirations, you create those goals, and from those goals, you categorize them into what area of your life they fit in. Is that fitting into my romance or relationships? Is it fitting into family? Is it fitting into finances? Is it fitting into career? Is it fitting into my soul, into my health? Whatever it is, put it into groups, okay? Then you create your action steps. And what did we say about action steps? All right? You need little ones that are achievable. Then you can put a big one in there if you want. But please, don't put something so ridiculous that you know you can't achieve like this year. Like, let's be realistic about this, all right? I don't want you to feel defeated before you get started. And then you put that board up where you can see it every day, all the time. Every day, all the time. And then last but not least, you ignite that inner self-discipline. You find that self-discipline within that then go ahead and inspires you to go for these things. All right. I've done this for 3 or 4 years in a row. And remarkably, which is so surprising, I got to kind of step up my board this year because usually by March or April, I have the board accomplished. And I'm like, well, that was easy. But when you can really stay focused on what you want, you know what you want. Then you're continuously inspired. If you're connected to your soul, you're continuously inspired by what it is that's up on that board. That's why I'm saying connect to your soul first, because then you'll find that drive. You won't quit on it so easily because it resonates, within. So there you go. That is, that's a lot of homework, actually. That's a ton of homework. But, I want you guys to kind of put these goals out for 2018. I want you to go ahead and set this up for you and absolutely believe you can have a year that you create change for yourself. You can create change for yourself. Maybe you just needed a little organization. I don't know. All right? But there you go. Yay, I'm really glad you like it. I'm really glad. You got good, everybody. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Jay-Z. Love you guys. It's hump day. You get through the rest of your day. Tomorrow night on Live with Colby Rebel, we're going to do a special holiday vino and voices with Jennifer Schaefer. We're going to take your calls. We're going to answer calls, do some mini readings to random callers. So make sure you join us. And I've been selling some coffee mugs. So if you want a coffee mug, go to my shop. ColbyRebel.com. They're on sale. Little holiday. They come with coffee in them too. I don't just give you the mug. I sign it too if you want me to sign it, and then I put some coffee in it. Anyhow, there you go. Good day, Pumpkin. Yay, Dory. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, guys. Please share this if you can. Share this. Let's share the love. Let everybody know I'm here. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.